he says, the drug guys, they're pretty okay. It's the homeless people you have to watch out for.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty bad down there. The guy must have locked his keys in the car. They got that rod.
Man, that's a pricey way to do it.
I'd have been and had that car open. I used to do road service. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Well, you just getting the view up there, huh?
Actually, oddly, or maybe not oddly, I play a game, a geolocation game, and it takes you all over.
Right. Oh, a location game?
Yeah, I play. It's a game called Ingress.
Oh, I see.
And it's like capture the flag, or red versus blue team, or green versus blue team.
Right.
And it takes you to like parks and historic places and museums and.
Right. Yeah. Takes you everywhere.
Yeah, it takes you all over.
Yeah.
The idea is to get you out and exercise.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard of Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go?
Yeah.
I've heard of that.
So it's the same company that made Pokemon Go. This game was before that one. And that the whole goal of them is let's get it, get you out from in front of a machine.
Yeah.
Outside exercising and.
Well, that's what people have to do more of.
Yeah,
a little more exercise,
cool.
with the diet that people, American diets, and a lot of carbohydrates,
Yeah, we don't know what a portion is anymore in this country.
Yeah, but it's not. Well, yeah, but I think it's. I mean, when you got kids, man, 19. That have diabetes, that's not really portion control. That's what they're put. I mean, it's the.
Well, yeah, I mean, or cultural things. When you have people who eat rice a lot, or rice and beans and.
Yeah.
And bread and stuff.
Heavy carbohydrate stuff.
For type 2 diabetes, anyway.
Type 2, yeah. Well, type 1. Don't you have to have type 2 first before?
No.
Oh, you could just be.
You can be born with type 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just be born with it.
Type 2 is.
But it's worse
related.
though, right? Type 1 is worse.
Yeah, type 1 is your pancreas create insulin.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Now there's a newer type 1.5, which your pancreas works just not the way it's supposed to. I was diagnosed with that.
You were?
Yep.
With type 1?
Well, they call it 1.5 or LADA. Late adult onset diabetes. So, it's
Yeah, I got type 2, but I'm taking a product now called blood sugar premium. I've been taking meds for a while, man, but I'm trying to get off of them.
Yeah.
I
I have a niece, and she complains constantly about how horrible this disease is that she has. But she doesn't want to clean up the way she eats at all.
Well.
And
she doesn't want to clean up?
Yeah.
Well, what kind of disease is it?
I mean, she's got type 2 diabetes.
Oh, type 2. Well,
and, I mean, I realize it's hard, but
you can't. But see, here's the thing, man. A lot of people, like in her case, I guess, like I take this product, you're trying to get, bring it down. And yeah, you might not be able to go straight cold turkey 100% change everything, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But at least, okay, let's say, because my she's not a nutritionist, but she has a weight loss program, and she tells you just want to try to stick with your fat, protein, and fat, protein, and fiber, and try to. But now here's the thing. Let's say you fix a steak or something. You fix your fiber with, let's say, green bean, anything green. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And let's say you're a rice eater. No, I used to be. I love rice.
Yeah.
But now, instead of it being a plate of rice, you bring it down to here.
Right. You eat a serving, right?
Yeah,
right.
But it sounds like what you're saying. She just don't want to do anything.
Oh no, she wants to eat a pint of
she
ice
want to
cream
talk
every
about
night,
it though,
and she wants to have donuts, and she wants to have 4 or 5 tacos for breakfast. And...
Well, she's headed for the funeral home.
Yeah, she is.
You know what I mean?
And the thing is she says, you don't know how bad it is, and I say, honey,
what do you mean how bad?
If all I had to do was change the way I ate, I would be so thankful. Like.
She said, you don't know how bad it is.
Yeah.
Is she is she overweight?
Oh, very.
Oh well.
Yeah, she's easily. I would guess she's about 100 to 140 pounds overweight.
Overweight. Yeah. But I tell you, man, this stuff, man, it kills your appetite. You don't want to eat that much with it. You don't crave it all hardly. It's a blood sugar, it's for diabetes, but to me, it really helps your appetite for that stuff.
What are you taking, metformin?
No, I used to take metformin, but I'm taking this stuff now. It's called blood sugar premier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a natural product, but matter of fact, a friend of mine, he started taking. He said the same thing. He said his appetite just got cut off. His blood sugar premier.
Okay.
Yeah, but they got this another one called Curalin. That's a good one too. It's spelled Curalin. Curalin. Yeah, one guy said he couldn't even have a Thanksgiving dinner, man, until he took that product. He said his blood sugar was just, yeah, it's.
Well, I fell into a coma, and my blood sugar was only 226 when it happened.
226?
Yep.
Oh, it's 226, like when you read it.
Yep.
Oh wow.
It was not,
we were just talking about that.
It was not very high at all.
They say you want to stay within the 100 range.
Yep, but most people who have the problem I had, their blood sugars it hits 400.
Yeah, that's what she was saying. She said once you get 400, man, you over.
So for me, it did not have to be that high.
400.
Oh yeah. Ooh. I have a friend who hers will hit 400. She's on an insulin pump. She's a type 1 diabetic. I have a couple of friends who are like that actually.
Yeah.
But with me, I mean, when I was hospitalized, I was eating maybe 35 or 40 carbs a day. That was it.
When you were hospitalized?
Yeah.
34, 40 carbs
a day. That's it.
But it must have been something else.
Well, it's the type 1. I went into acute metabolic ketoacidosis.
Okay,
so that means that my body stopped digesting food, and I fell into a coma. I couldn't keep food down.
Yeah, that diabetes, man, it's a monster though if you don't, this thing here, man, I feel better on this product than I was feeling on metformin.
Yeah, that was not ever, and then my doctor did not realize that I was not a type 2 diabetic. She just made an assumption
that you weren't type 2.
Right.
She thought you were type 2.
Yep. And she almost killed me with the medication she put me on. I had an allergic reaction to it.
She was really supposed to be treating type 1.
Right.
And she's treating type 2.
And I went to her, she put me on this, And I went to her like 3 days later, and I said, I've lost 10 pounds in 3 days.
Wow.
And she's like, oh, that's okay, honey. And I went back to her 3 days later, and I said, I've now lost 12 more pounds. I lost 22 pounds in a week.
Damn.
And she's like, now there's an adjustment period. And I went back to her for 3 weeks before I was so sick that I fell into a coma.
Right.
Like when they took me to the hospital, between where I lived and the hospital, they gave me 2 IV bags of liquid. And my body temperature was 94 degrees.
Ooh.
So,
94 degrees.
Yep.
That means you yeah.
I was dying.
Yeah, man.
And, it was medication. And it was rough.
Well, she was doing